Hey guys, something's going on. My system completely crashed on me. I guess my computer overheated. So yeah, that was a thing. Sorry about that. Hopefully everybody comes back to hang out with me. Putting a block there. There we go. Yay, it worked. Alright, I'm thinking this is going to be obnoxious, so we are going to do this instead. Butterfly, how are you? You missed it. I just completely crashed. Everything, my computer, my desktop overheated because of the room that I'm in. I'm right next to the garage, and everything just completely just crashed. And I was like, well, shit. So yeah, that just happened. Put that as close as I can to that. Pop open the roof. Thank you. Close. Alright. And I'm gonna need stairs. Let's build a set of stairs. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay. Yeah, I'm not adulting. I'm glitching. I just went and did, I'm hoping everybody saw it. I just went and did a run through of everybody's plots that are on tour this week for the competition. Oh shit, I forgot I had stuff on the outside of my walls. That's okay. Alright. Put that right there. There we go. Okay. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. I'm wondering. I need that. I need this one attached to that one. That one attached to that one, and that one attached to that one. There we go. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Alright. I need a couple more houses. Oh, and I do have enough. Alright, we're gonna put that one right there. What is this? Let's move this stuff out of my way. Okay, and we're gonna move this over a bit. Stop it. Arrgh. Close that. Yeah, I'm not adulting today. I actually did do some adulting today. I can't actually lie. I did do some laundry. I did start some laundry. Alright, there we go. Flat roof. Open. 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 We're doing some glitches and such. And since I have a bunch of houses, I figured I might as well build up my houses real quick so that I can just run across the roof. But I want everything open, that way if I need to get somewhere, I can. Makes it easier. There we go. I'm hoping everybody gets back in. A bunch of people like hanging out with me, but now I completely crashed, so I'm hoping everybody comes back and hangs out with me. I hope so. Let's throw one of those on there. All right, there we go. Okay. So I have a bunch of houses that I'm using as a pathway, a walkway, if you will, for up above. There we go. All right. So much easier. Okay, except I need to pull this back out and attach that to that block. There we go. Okay. Now I want that there. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Alright, so I will finish that in a minute, but first we have to... Okay. Really? I need a... There it is. Yay, it worked. Okay. Now I need... make sure they're attached. The windmill is cute. Yeah, it is super cute. I do like it. I do. I kind of anticipated that it would be little, because it is a decor item. I wasn't anticipating it to be big. There we go. All right. Now I need another one right there. Perfect. And right there. And right there. Come on. I know you can go in there. I know you can do it. I know you can do it. Come on. So close, yet so far away. There we go. All right. Oh, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. All right. Why are you being so silly? Thank you. All right, making sure that's attached. We're doing some glitching today. Building up and stuff. I know I should be at the fair, but instead I am, there we go, doing this. Because this is what I'd rather do right now. I hate that everybody got kicked from my stream. I'm so sorry, guys. Forgive me. My computer overheated. Yeah, the fair is going on right now, which is crazy. Am I out of bricks? Oh, shit. Guess we're going to make a trip to Kilimon and spending some money. Yeah, the fair is going on right now. I completely forgot about it, too, if that makes you feel any better. Put my request for my mom's in. Alright, let's see. Because I don't think I can make any more bricks. Stone bricks. Nope. Alright. Looks like we are going to the store to buy a bunch of shit. Alright. 10? Look at that. Congratulations, Clementine. Yes, indeed. All right. Well, good. You can, yeah. Next, we're going to do it. You're fully glitched. You can't water or weed. Oh, no. What happened? I appreciate you collecting, Clementine, and welcome in. Sorry, my system completely crashed out. My computer overheated because of where I am. No, that's totally cool. I'm totally fine with that, Clem. Totally cool. Yep. I'm perfectly happy with that. I'm just chilling, buying a bunch of bricks because I need a bunch of stone bricks, stone blocks. So I have to buy a bunch of stone bricks to make some stone blocks because I am not mining this much rock, and I am somebody that needs to do it now. Yeah, I meant to say welcome in a little while ago. You have a 25 stream streak, bro. That's freaking epic. I love it. That's wicked cool. Da-da-da-da. This is not fun. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Right now so what I did was I moved my my fans, and I put them, I have two fans. One of them's like a little mini digital fan almost. So I put that one closer to the top, and then the other one is one of those normal round metal fans that you get. And I put that one more toward the bottom, and like they're angled, so they're going like this, so it kind of like circulates the air around it. Only downfall about desktops, they're always under stuff, so yeah. But that's all right. Welcome in, welcome in. It's your first time on the board, Jen? Congratulations. I don't know if she's in here again because I got booted, so. Alright. Yay! Alright. Let's go make some more. Oh, the mail's here. Mail's here. Mail's here. Alright. There we go. So we are glitching right now. That is what we are working on. That's what we are doing. This one does go in there, I swear it does. It just, you have to hit it at the perfectly right angle, and it dry. Oh, I just had it. There it is. Alright. Alright, and then I need to build 2 more walls on each side here. Alright, let's do that. So I need 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that sucks. You know what though I've been running into, which is weird because I never used to run into it, is server connection lost. I like, and I actually got a brand new internet system and everything because I was so upset when I kept getting kicked. So I got like a brand new system set up and everything. So yeah, I don't know. I'm with you. Let me look at something real quick. Bear with me. I'm thinking I might move this whole portion over. Close that. I don't know. Right now I'm like kind of just building stuff and putting it on the plot and kind of feeling out what I want to do with it. Because I know these are all elements that I want on my plot. I just have to figure out how I want them. So that's kind of what I'm working on right now. I lost all my friends. My computer crashed and all my friends are gone. Everybody left me. Okay, I need that to move. So I need the houses to move slightly. There we go. There we go. Alright. Okay, so now let's see if I can get in here. Oops! Alright, we need 2 bricks. Brick and a brick. We're gonna put this back. There we go. Yes, yes, yes. I love it, I love it, I love it. I love it so far. Alright. I think we need another archway, and I think we need another wall. Let's build another archway. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. All the stores are blank. Oh no! I guess it doesn't want you to spend your money. Have you restarted? Did you try to restart? I don't remember. Are you on Switch? What are you on? I don't remember. I'm sorry. Trying to remember everybody's system is not easy. So, are there any glitches that you guys want to learn, want to know how to do? PS5? No shit. Here in a minute, once I finish this, I think I will show you guys how to do the lattice. Because I need to build another one of those too. So I might do that. Let me finish this archway. Oops. Now I need this one not actually attached. It has to just be there. This one can be attached. And we need a... So this is how you stand your archways up, if you guys are wanting to know. So I put my archway together, and I added an extra brick on this side because I'm going to pick it up from this side. So whatever side you're going to pick it up from is the one that you want to have shorter. Because that's the part that's going to go on the brick that's going to stand it up. So right now, none of this can stand up because this is the top. Let me move that out of my way. Because what you're looking at when I'm walking on it, this is the top of the brick. So if I put a brick down, all it does is turn this way. Okay, so what I want to do is I want the top of the brick to be my foundation. So I'm actually going to flip the brick 90 degrees on its side So this is still the top right here, and I'm going to attach it from this corner here, my shorter end, and I'm turning off my grids. So I'm group selecting from that one block, and that block has to be next to it. It can't be attached. And then I'm aligning as much as I can the bricks onto my base brick, onto my base stone. So that is what I am doing. And then I pull it off of my shelf and it stands up. All right, so I need 2 more. 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to build this up. I'm going to create this last wall. And then I will do the lattice and teach you guys how to make the lattice wall. We're going to actually put this one over here. All right, let's see. Rebooting the router. Yeah, you know what? I don't know. Like I said, my system completely crashed on me, so nobody came back in with me, though. Nobody's hanging out with me again. Not really. I actually have lots of friends here because you guys are amazing. Yeah, I would definitely, reboot everything you can. See what happens. Okay. That. And then we're going to put this archway over there. And like I said, I'm kind of just staging stuff at this point. Oh, thank you so much. All right. You didn't get a notification? It's okay. Thank you for coming back and hanging out with me, though. Yeah, my system completely crashed. Everything overheated. So, yeah, that's a thing. That happens. My system completely overheated. So I have a bunch of fans blowing on it right now. Alright, let me move this up close and personal. Okay. Woo! Look how close that is. Alright. Come on. Oh, I just had it. I hate this. This drives me nuts. It's like that one angle that you can never get. Screw it. Anyway, we're gonna just cheat. It's not really cheating. We're just gonna do it this way because... Oh shit, my house is too close. What the hell? There. That should be better. Alright. That's better. Okay. Anyway. I don't know why he does that. Hi, Sherry. How are you, my babe? Thank you for coming and hanging out with me. What's going on? We're glitching. All right, let me build one more wall. We are doing a bunch of glitches today. How are you, my love? We are going to build a lattice wall in a second. I'm almost done doing this part. I know. You know what? I'm so sorry about yesterday. I sincerely, sincerely apologize. I slept right through it. Yeah. Sunday kicked my ass hard. Like, it was like, yeah, you're not going anywhere. You're not doing anything. Just suck it up, Buttercup. It was, yeah, it was a thing. But it's okay. I'm okay. I'm actually doing much, much, much better now. Why is this off kilter here? What is going on? Why am I off center? Whoops. Oh no. There we go. I was like, oh no, I'm stuck. Okay, let's try this again. What the hell? Why am I so off center? I don't know why I'm so off center. Whatever. I don't actually care. I don't. I don't care. Anyway, alright. So I kind of am liking that. It gives me like hardcore practicing what you teach us. Nice! What are you practicing? What are you working on? Move that out of my way. And there it is. Ooh, I like it. It's coming together. Alright, so... Alright, so I need this. We are going to build this lattice. This is what we're going to build right now. So this is the lattice that I want to put together and build with you guys. And we need that. And we need that. And this. And that. And I already have that. I don't need it. Okay. And 10 of these. Okay. So, we need... One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We need... Our first set is of 10. And 8 of them are going to be doubled. So we're going to set out 8 that are doubled and 2 that are single. Oops. There we go. Okay, so I should have 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we are going to grab our wall. And I put a floor on it because it makes my life easier to have a floor on it. So I'll show you how I do that. I'm going to take a pillar and a floor. And I'm going to put the pillar really, really close to the floor, but not attached. That way it moves individually by itself, independently by itself. It's not actually attached to it. Then I'm going to group select the pillar, which will hold onto the wall, or the floor. Sorry, the group select the pillar, hold onto the floor. Then I'm going to put the pillar on my shelf. And what it does is it just floats my floor right there. Put that down a bit. So it floats my floor right there. It just gives me a bigger workspace. Alright, so then we are going to need... I'm going to show you how I did this, but I've already done it, so I'm not going to do it all over again. Okay, Nope. Oh, they're already in my pocket. Never mind. Let's put those away. Okay, already in my pocket. Alright, so the wooden pavers, the little round ones that we get. So if you put out a bunch of them, you can see that they're all different sizes. Different sizes, different shapes, whatever, whatever, right? So if you put one down but not place it, you like go to put it down and it's not the shape you want, you can cancel it and it'll take it back and put it back in, and then go to place it again and it'll change the size most of the time. So with these though, you have to lay out a bunch of them or cancel and just keep trying to get the one that you want. We want the smallest ones that they have, okay? And we need 10 of those. So I'm going to pick these back up, and we need 10 of these little ones. And we want them all stacked nice and neat. So I'm going to put these over here because I actually already have a stack of 10. So this is my stack of 10, and we want them all stacked so that they are even. Looks like this one is not even with that one. Let's try that. Nope. Might help if I put it on there, right? Okay. This is a stack of 10, but I need to align it. So I want them to be all going the same direction. Which at one time they were. I don't know what happened. There we go. Okay. Now these ones. Trying to look, because you can see like there's little indentations and stuff like that on them. That's what I'm looking for right now. Just makes my life easier. So one of the easy ways to do this though, so you're not sitting here doing this, because this part sucks. Back pain is super irritating, I agree. I suffer hard from back pain. Okay. That's not the right one. Where is it? That one goes there. Nope. What the hell? Ah, I gotta love it. And this is OCD at its finest. You don't actually have to do this, but I am super particular about how it looks. I'm so close. What? Now it's completely wrong. What the hell? This one's making me angry now. Okay. There we go. Okay, now let's try these ones. Sorry, I'm trying to look and see where each of these little grooves are. That's what I'm looking at right now. There we go. All right, last two. So we need a stack of 10 of these. And again, you don't have to do what I'm doing. I'm doing it because I'm OCD. Close. There we go. Okay, my stack is ready. Okay, so need a stack of 10 wooden pavers. The small ones are the best ones to use. And we're going to take them and we're going to put them on the top corner of either corner, doesn't matter which one, on the outside corner of our wooden floor that we have going on right here. So I'm putting it right there. Now I'm going to turn my shelf 90 degrees and putting it down as low as I can so I can reach the top of this. So you can see, I can see all 10 of my little pavers right here. Okay? So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my grids back on. And I am going to take this paver, the stack of 2, not paver, columns, and I am going to put them on the very first paver. And you're going to have to slide it up nice and neat until it is, until it highlights green. And sometimes it takes a while. But center it on the paver and then slowly slide it up until it turns green. And then take it off and we're going to stack them. We're going to stack them right here. But that tells me that one of these is not even. So we're going to do that. And I'm going to put that one back up on here. Oops, there we go. All right. So we're going to stack these, and I'll show you why we're going to stack them, but it makes it so much easier when they're nice and even, and it tells you when they're nice and even. So this can be a bit of a tedious process for sure. Why are you being difficult? There shouldn't be anything in the way. This should actually fit. Okay, there we go. All right. Grab my next one. And slowly slide it up till it turns green. Oh, it went on the wrong paver. There we go. Okay. Till it slowly turns green, and then we're going to stack it. It was just green. Where are you? There we go. And we're going to stack them. And we're stacking them like this because it makes our next step easier. Green, put it up, there we go, and this is very meticulous, I know, believe me, I know. Slide it up till it turns green, grab it, and stack it. And we're doing 8 that are doubled and 2 that are single. And it took me a while to figure out how to stack them. I'm not even going to pretend otherwise. All right. So one of the things that I do is I get my paver, my column, and I align it in the middle of my paver. And then I take my pointer, my little focus point, and I put it on the right line of the center of the paver. So the paver has its little square box in the middle. The right line that goes vertically. I put my pointer right on that white line, and I start to slowly slide it up. And now it wants to be difficult. So I slowly slide it up until it finds its place. It's being extra difficult now. See, I say it and then it does its thing. It does it's crazy. And this is all about freaking angles too. It's always about how you stand and where you stand and where you point and blah, blah, blah. Drives me nuts. What is going on? They're even. Everything's up and aligned. See, this would make me a liar, wouldn't it? What the hell? Okay. Screw you. We're gonna go to a different one. I'll put it back up there in a minute. There it is. Alright. There we go. Now I'm going to put my pavers back up here. Since they were being so difficult, I just took them down. I'm putting them back up. Regardless, I still have to put those on there. And as long as they're all facing the same way, the middle is going to be the middle. And you're going to be able to put them on there. So this is being incredibly difficult. So I guess we're going to do this one at a time. Doing it one at a time. And that's okay. One. And you can see that I am stacking it. There we go. Alright. Turn this again. Put that on there. Turn it. Now these two are going to be singles. We have 8 that are doubles. Now these two are going to be singles. Turn my grid on. That one. And my last one. Oops. All right. Grid on in the center and up on the top. All right. Now these are all stacked nice and neat. Well, except this last one because I keep hitting buttons. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to turn my shelf back the normal way. I'm going to take my paver at the very bottom, the one that I started with, and I am going to swing it out and put it right on the other corner. I'm working on the lattice right now. I got booted from my system, but I am doing the lattice work right now. So the first thing we did was get 10 of these little pavers. We set up our little work area with our shelf, and we took all of our pillars, and we stacked 8 into a stack of 2 and then 2 singles and put them in the middle of our pavers. Now we are going to take this and we are going to turn it this way, turn it sideways so that everything is standing up straight. Okay, so now I need the same thing. I need 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're going to do the same thing where we have 8 that are double. There we go. 8 that are double. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and 2 that are single. So these are our singles. Those are our doubles. Now I'm going to take my boxes right here because it helps to make me taller and put those right, whoops, right there. And I'm going to grab my first double stack. Now the first two that are on our stack are singles. So those singles have to have a double with them. Hey, Julie, welcome in, babe. So I'm going to do the same thing where I'm going to align it in the center, and then I'm going to slowly move my pointer up until it turns green. Then I'm going to take this off, and I have like an L. And I'm going to place it down. Now I'm going to do the same thing with this one. So I'm going to have 4 brackets, 4 stacks, 4, I don't know, whatever these are, sections. There we go. I am feeling so much better today. Thank you. I'm going to have 4 sections that are made up of a set of 2 pillars and 1 pillar. So we are going to have 4 of those because we need 4 corners. Oops. It fell. Okay. We are going to set this up. There we go. And take it off and put it down. Now I'm going to actually move these closer to me so they're a little easier to grab. All right. And this is what we're doing 10 times. So we have 10 sets. Okay, so now we have this beautiful V angle. So that we have over there. 1. And then we have this one. It'll turn green in different places. You want it centered. You definitely want it in the middle. It might be too tall now. There we go. And put it down there. And put it down there. There we go. And here we go. Ooh, there it is. And this one. And then our singles. These make the L in the other direction. Alright, now I am good with this. I don't need it right now, so I'm going to move that out of my way. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with that in a minute. Okay, so here is all of our pieces set up. I'm going to go and pick out 10 concrete pavers. 10 of these square concrete pavers. And I'm going to set up a grid. That way I know where I'm working. So let me turn that on. Give me this. So we are making a 7x3, 3x7. 1, 2. There we go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and then we are making a 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this is essentially where I'm working. Okay, so I'm actually going to move these a little bit farther down, just so that they don't get in my way. So, but I'm still working in a 7x3 area. These are just helping remind me of where it is I'm putting it. So I'm going to take my very first one and I'm going to turn it into a V. So when I align it on one of our main grid lines, it's perfectly aligned, perfectly even. So I'm going to start there and I'm going to look for my middle section. This is my middle section right here. Okay. So if that's my middle, then I want this one just on the line on the outside of it. So I'm going to put one of these V's lining my middle row. So, and I want it centered. I want to make sure that it's centered in that block. So you can kind of see, you know, its circle and figure out, like, make sure it's centered. Okay, so that's where that one's going to go. So I am going to move this back up right here because this is where my 3 blocks start. Okay, so this is the very top of my lattice wall. Okay, so now I'm going to take this next one, and it's another V, and I'm going to turn it so that it makes that perfect alignment. And I'm going to center it on the other side of my middle column. I think this is a column, not a row, but I'm going to center it on the other side. So now we are centered. I have 2 pieces right here that create this V looking shape. All right, so now I'm going to take these and I'm going to turn them the opposite direction so they make a V going up instead of a V going down, and make sure they're aligned. This is where our walls come into play. So we do need a wall when we're building. I guess I probably should have said that. So we need pillars, we need a shelf, we need like 3 walls. I would say 3 or 4 walls, and 2 rugs. And I will show you that part afterward. And your pavers. You do not need to align your grid if you can look at the grid that's given to you in your build mode. You don't need the pavers to do that, but it just makes it a little bit easier. Okay, so I'm going to take this wall and I'm going to place it centered on my paver right here. Okay, so the reason for this is because if I come up here to go and put this where I need to put it, it's highlighted red. I can't put it there because something is in the way. So I am going to trick the system and I'm going to use the wall. So the wall, as long as you have your grids on, will evenly put itself in the center of the paver. So we're going to highlight the wall, group select, and it'll pick up the paver with our pieces. Now, this is where it's important to pay attention to your grid. So I want to make sure that it's only 3 rows wide. But the wall is centered with my paver, so if I put my wall on that thicker line, I know that it's centered. And you can see your grids on each side. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 on this side, 1, 2, 3, 4 on this side that are highlighted to show where it's being placed. And it turns green, so I can put it there. And you can always double check. This is 1 row, 2 rows, 3 rows. See, I'm within my 3 count. I'm going to do the same thing with this one here. So if you're confused or if you accidentally screw something up or you feel like you did, all you have to do is put it down, pick it back up, and highlight it, and it'll go, the wall will go onto the paver nice and even. Again, we're going to group select from the wall, and then we're going to put this one aligned so I have this nice little grid going on right now. Alright, so now, and I know what I did, and I do this every time. Okay, so 2 of these are supposed to be straight, just straight pieces. So I apologize. So you need 4 V's, 2 straight, and 4 corners. So I apologize. I keep doing that. I do it every time. It never fails. So our straights are going to go like here. And this one's going to go this way. Like this. And yes, I know it's red right now, but I'm just showing you how it's going to go. So your bottom section is going to have 4 of these pavers, and your top is going to have 2. Okay? All right, so now we have to work on our corners. So with our corners, we want to make sure it's nice and even. So if you look at the very edge, you know that this V coming off of your setup that you've already made is aligned. So this is off kilter, this is off kilter. So you want it like this. Now, you want your short end to be on the left, and you're going to put the paver on the left. And if your short end is on the right, you're going to put the paver on the right. Okay? So, as you can see, this says that there's something in the way. I'm going to use my wall. We're going to trick it again. Centered. Tricked. And I'm going to find my center, my middle, and I'm going to put it right there. I count again my highlighted or even. My wall is aligned with that main line, and it slides right on in. Now I need a V going the other direction, which is why we did a single one way and a single the other way. And I'm going to trick it, and we're going to put this one up. Okay. Any questions so far? You guys feel like you're kind of tracking what I'm throwing down? As you can see, we're starting to get our grid pattern. We're starting to get that lattice look. So now I'm going to do the same thing with this. I'm going to actually just move this over here for the moment. Now I am going to move these out of my way because I don't need them anymore. You don't have to move them. That's fine. Make sure my wall is centered on my piece. Now again, if my single's on the left, I go to the left and I align it on that major line and make sure that it's even within my block, and we're good to go. All right, now I need this other one. Okay, and again, I nice and straight, going dead on. So if I could put it here, it would align perfectly with the pillars that are already laying down. And put my wall on my paver and group select from my wall. And then I'm going to align this one right next to the other one on that major crosshair. Make sure everything is nice and even, and I am good to go. So far, this is what we've got going on. Now, I still have to get these ones in. This one's a little bit more tricky. Because you have to get it underneath that one right there. It's not so much putting it on the ground as these ones were. So you can't use just a wall. So we're going to do a glitch on top of a glitch. Okay, so this is my first one. It's my stop sign wall. I don't know if it works with another one. This is the investigator doormat. I'm sure it probably does. I will show you how to put the doormat on the paver though, or on the pillar. So I'm going to put my pillar on my shelf. I'm going to turn my shelf. Oh, I didn't necessarily want to go that way, but it doesn't matter. And I'm going to pick up my carpet, my doormat, and I'm going to slowly raise it just like we did with everything else until it's on there nice and neat, and then pick it up. And then it looks like a stop sign and you're good to go. Now I'm going to take this and I'm going to attach it to a wall. Now this is my piece. This is what I'm going to use to glitch these pieces into place. Okay? So these are already aligned where they're going to go, how they're going to go. The way that they're set up is already aligned. I'm going to take this, turn on my grid, and put that in my center. Okay? Now, I am going to pick this up, not place it down, but I'm going to cancel place this out of my way. That's what I am going to do with this, okay? So I'm cancel placing this out of my way. Don't actually put it down or you have to start over, but I'm cancel placing it out of my way. Now for this right here, I'm actually going to highlight my doormat, my rug. So I'm going to highlight my rug and I'm going to group select. And that's going to pick up everything including my paver. Now remember that those two pillars are only glitched out of place. They're not actually like out of place. So I'm going to come up and into the middle in this little area right here. And I'm going to slowly make my way down and over to the spot that I need it to be at. And the reason for that is because if I go on top of the pillar that's laid down, then this one will be raised instead of even, aligned, whatever the case may be. And I place it down and it's underneath this. It's actually intersected. And that, there we go. That bar is now in place. All right, so I'm going to do the same thing over here. I'm going to take this. I'm going to put it on my paver nice and even in the middle. And I'm going to cancel place this out of my way. All right, so that is cancel place. Now I'm going to highlight my rug. Pick up, group select. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Let's cancel that because I just turned it on accident. All right, group select, and we're coming up here. We're going up right next to the ones that are already laid down. I'm in this little groove area. I know I need to work my way down. See what I mean? It picks it up. So you need to get as close as you can without it picking itself up. And put that there. And I officially have my lattice work. Okay, so the next step is changing the way your rug sits on the paver. So instead of it laying on the paver like a stop sign, now we're creating like a little table. So this one, now if you watch videos, they put like all these things here and blah 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 and all this stuff. I don't do it. It's not worth it. This one we're going to use to be able to pick this whole set up. But I am going to set up our framework first. Okay, so I'm going to put 2 blocks and then 1 block because I have to go in. I'm sorry, my OCD gets the best of me. I have to sink because these are taller. The pavers are taller than the sides of the wall. Okay, so this is just a step you have to do. Where are my pavers? There they are. Okay. So I need 4 corners. Okay, and then I need, whoops. There we go. Alright, and then I'm going to put 4 on top. There it is. 4 on top of these after I prep them for sinking. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set my blocks like this. One is at the corner of the other one. I'm going to pick this one up with the double, and I'm going to align it with the other one and cancel place it there. Okay, I didn't actually put it down. I cancel placed it, so it tricks it. Okay, now I'm going to take this block. Whoops. I'm going to take this block that's on top, and I'm going to put it right off to the side. Just nice and even and aligned. You can see the 2 edges at the very bottom are pretty much aligned. Now I'm going to take my 4 pillars and I'm going to place them on top. 3 and 4. Now the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to sink this box down. See how it snapped right into place? I haven't placed it yet. But I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to sink it down. And it's nice and straight and even. And I'm going to cancel place it. Okay. Now I'm going to take these. And what I did was I forced these pillars to merge themselves together is what I'm doing right now. So I'm doing that one. Now I'm setting it up so that they're too tall, but they are going to merge into one another just enough to make them the angle that I need them to be. So now remember, this block is also glitched, right? So I'm going to pick this up and then put it back down. And now they're glitched together. Okay, I've never seen that. What is going on here? What the hell? Well, that's a new one. I have never seen anything like this before. That's crazy. Okay, we're going to do this again because I've never seen it do that. Ever. I don't even know how that worked. Okay, do it again. Start from the beginning. That's okay. All right, so we're going to put this down. We're going to cancel place it. We're going to take this one. We're going to align it. We are going to put 4 pillars up here. Oh, I know what I did. I know exactly what I did. All right, then this one we are going to drop. And 4. See, there's so many glitches doing this one that sometimes I get confused on which glitch I'm doing for which part I'm doing. And then we're going to align this one. And there we go. Wait. Nope. Still not. Okay. Where did my box go? What the hell is going on? I'm completely... One of my boxes is gone now. Okay, this has never happened to me before. Okay. I'm super confused. Alright, let's do this one more time. Okay, so ignore the last two attempts that I've made. I don't know why this is being like this. Obviously, it's user error, but to be fair, we're not supposed to glitch like this, so... Okay, so cancel place this over here. This sets that up. Then I am going to put that one right there. That there. That there. That there. That there. And then I'm going to drop this, cancel place it, put these on top of these ones. Nope, this is still wrong. Do this. Nope, it did work. Okay. I don't know why it did it the other way. That was super weird. Okay, so now they are shorter. And I'm going to show you that they're shorter. Give me this. And that. There you go. This is how much shorter they are. But it's perfect for the side of the, the short side of the wall. Alright, so these are my corners. And then I'm going to have, oops, I need one on top. So these are my centerpieces for my long. So I put my glitched set in the middle, and then I put one on bottom and one on top. One normal size pillar on bottom, one normal size pillar on top. My glitched set is in the middle. Okay, so that's one of my long sides. This is a short side. This is a short side. Okay, so this is my other long side. Okay, so I need 2 pillars for that. But this is how we are going to put our side together. Okay, so I am going to take this pillar and I'm going to put it right here. I'm going to actually put it right here. And again, it doesn't really matter, but I want it off on the side. I want it as far out on the side as possible. Okay? Remember, this is my glitched pillar. And this is my single to go either above it or below it. Alright, now I'm going to take this and I'm going to turn it on its side. And I'm going to put it down like that so that I can reach it. The entire lattice work is going to get based on this one pillar. The way you can test the pillar to make sure that it's in its proper place is by taking a wall, any wall, doesn't matter, aligning it nice and even, turning on your grids, and if your wall goes into the center of your pillar, then it's working, you're good to go. Do you see what I mean? It's in the center of my pillar, okay? Because this wall is going to represent the center of our piece right here. Okay? So the reason we can't just put it on here like this, right? Because it'll let me. But if I go to group select, okay, everything is working differently than how it has worked previously. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. This is absolutely bonkers to me, though. Because none of this worked like this yesterday. Like, at all. Okay, well. there it is. It is on there. And now you have lattice work. So yeah. Okay, so that is where I'm at with these ones right here. Now we have to put the edging on it, right? So this is our bottom, which means this one goes on top, and this one has to go right there, except it won't. So we are going to grab that handy dandy ramp that we've got floating around here somewhere. Grab my thing so I can reach it, and I'm going to actually grab a box, and I'm going to put this box on top of my set of pillars. There we go. So then I have a box with pillars, and I'm going to group select from the box, so it'll take that whole pillar setup that we made, and then it will let me, as soon as I get in there, it'll let me put it good Lord. There we go. What is going on here? I give up. I tell you, it's every time that I try and show you guys glitches, I've done 5 times the normal way, and every time it never fails. And it's like, haha, I'm not going to let you do it. I'm going to make you look like an ass. I don't know why. I don't know why it does that. It always does that, though. Never fails. Every glitch I've ever done, I've done seamlessly without any issues until I go to show all of you guys. And then nothing. Then it's like, yep, nope, screw you. Whoops. See, it's got to go right there. So I use a block. To put it there, which I did 100 times yesterday. Not 100, but a decent amount. Come on. What is going on? Now I can't get it into the spot. I almost had it. There we go. Nope. Yeah, see, it works now. Okay, one more time. So how's everybody's day going? What's everybody doing? While I sit here and try and figure out why all of a sudden I can't get this thing to go where it's supposed to go. Okay, you know what? We are going to do this. We're going to start from the beginning. Start from the beginning because something is in the way and I don't know what and I don't know why and it's going to drive me crazy. So we're just going to start from the beginning. So to take it apart, all you have to do, which I've done like 100 times, can't even lie. All you have to do is grab each of your papers. I'm going to put it on my shelf and turn it so it's easier for me to reach everything. And we're going to go through it one more time, put it all together. To be fair, I did just learn this glitch not too long ago, like 2 days ago. I thought I had it down, but obviously I am mistaken and I'm not sure what happened. So we start from the beginning and we do it again. Alright, so you have 4 V's. And we're going to turn on our grid pattern. And we're going to go into the middle of our middle column. There's our middle column. So I have 4 V's. Make sure that your V's are nice and aligned. Facing the right direction. And there we go. Okay, what is everybody up to? You guys have to tell me. I feel so alone right now. Okay, now I have, those are my corners, there's one of my V's. This B is gonna go right here, but it can't yet, so I'm gonna put it right there, move these out of my way. And I'm gonna grab a wall. And we are gonna trick our V into thinking it is a wall. And as long as you have your grid on, it will snap in place. Now this has to go three rows down. So this is 1 row, 2 rows, 3 rows. So this is my 3rd row. I'm going to align this even with the other side. And there's my other V. And put my wall down and turn it. Make sure my V is nice and straight. And align it right there. All right. Now we're going to put our sides on. So if the short end's to the left, the thing goes to the left. You can see if it's nice and even because it'll align itself perfectly and make a diamond. So this one's going to go on this side right here. And this one is going to go on this side right here. And I'm going to move these out of my way for a moment. Grab my wall. And pop my wall on my paver. Pick it up, and I'm going to put it in my 7th, right on the edge. There we go. And this one goes here. Nice and even in the center. That one's there. Then we come over to this side. Short end goes to that side. So this one goes here. And this one right on the edge of my 7th column. Even. And then this one. On the other side. Ta-da. Make sure that's nice and even. Makes my diamond. And this one goes right here. There we go. All right, now we have to trick this one in using our stop sign. All right, so this one goes this way, right there. And this one goes this way. Right there. So I'm going to take my stop sign. I'm going to put it on my paver. I'm going to cancel place this out of my way. Whoops. Cancel place that out of my way. And then I'm going to pick it up from my rug. Group select from my rug. And we're going to kind of work our way slowly into that little node that we need it in. There we go. And then we're going to pick up this one. Cancel place this out of my way. Group select from my rug. And slowly work ourselves into this little node that we need. Whoops. There we go. All right. We have our grid. Have our lattice. Now we are going to grab this wall. And I think this might be part of what I did wrong. So we have our rug sitting flat on top of our pillar, so it looks like a table. We are going to group select from the rug. Group select from the rug, and then we are going to align it right here at the edge. So we see where, this is where our pillar is going to go. Remember our pillar right here? So that's exactly where our pillar is going to go, is along this line right here. Okay, so I'm going to move that out of my way, and I am going to group select from my wall. Pick up the whole thing and come put it on my pillar very carefully right there. All right. Okay, so we have our pillar. Yay! Now let's try and do our framework again. Okay, where's my ramp? There's my ramp. Okay, so we made our pillars already. We did our glitched ones that made them shorter. So we have our first bottom one. Our two glitched ones are right here in the middle, and then our top one. I can't even walk up my ramp. So I put a block on top of my pillars because I want to use the properties of the block, not the properties of the pillars. And I'm going to apparently not put this in place again. Hold on, let me move this closer. Really? What the hell? Alright, we're gonna do... Okay, so I don't know why this one's being particularly pissy with me, but I will show you the rest of the framework because we can still do the rest of the framework. Okay, so we still have the other long side and the two short sides, and we have to put our lattice work on these pieces. So I'm going to put these really close next to each other but not linked together. And then I'm going to put a pillar right next to it. That's just a single pillar, and this is acting as my pickup. So you see I have my two ends and my center. And I'm going to pick them all up, and I'm going to put my single on my floor. There we go. My single on my floor. Now move my single out of the way. Now I'm going to turn these to the side, and this makes it so it's easier for me to pick this up and just place it on its edging. So I'm going to take this and put this right here on this edge. I guess I'm not doing anything because none of this is working today. And I don't know why. I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why. Oh, yes I do. Yes I do. Where's my box? There's my box. Give me another box. I know I have another one around here somewhere. Alright, we're gonna trick it and turn it into a box. Box. That's better. Turn that off. There we go. Alright. Now we have our first set of framework. Now I'm going to pick it up from the box again and make it think it's a box. And put this right here. Hold on. Let me move this out of my way. There we go. Okay, pick it up from the box. It just gives it the properties of the box. Put this there. And there's my next one. Now I'm going to move my box. Put it right here. Pick this. Oh, I don't want it right there because then I won't be able to reach it. So we're going to put it right there. And pick it up, and there's that framework. Now I'm going to pick this side up from the box, so I have the box properties. And I'm going to align it like that. And there's that. So that's how you get your framework done. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to put this like that. I'm going to, there it is. I'm actually going to do this. This is what we're going to try and do. Okay, let's see if we can do it this way. Remove my box. There we go. Let's place this way. Let's see if this works. That worked. Don't ask me why, but it did. And now it's turned on its side. But that's okay for now, because we're gonna move it around and finagle it and do whatever we want with it anyway. So there's our lattice work. There's our lattice wall. And let's see. Okay, so this one is on its side, as you can see. This one is on its side this direction. They're all in different states. This one I have so that it's set up. I can move it like this right now, or I can turn it upside down. I haven't decided if I want it as a wall or a ceiling. This part is set up as a ceiling, but it's actually my flowers that are coming through. The only thing I don't like about this process is that you can see the wood pavers. That's the only thing that's like, I'm not sure how to get rid of or do or whatever the case may be, but yeah. So it is what it is, I guess. So there's that glitch. I'm irritated with it right now. So I'm going to go back to building my wall. Okay. So what's everybody doing? What's everybody up to? Talk to me. I feel so alone right now. Alright, let's do this. Move my houses back over here. I need to go up there and fix that one. What are we doing, guys? What is everybody up to? What's everybody doing? Talk to me. I'm lonely. Alright. Okay, so the question is, what do I do with the top level? I don't know yet. So I'm going to leave it like that for now. I almost... I'm gonna try something. What the hell? Oh, shit. I'm being particularly picky right now, yes. I know, and I'm okay with it. Okay, there we go. Oh, shit! Let's, where the flip? What the hell? How does that even happen? That's how that happens. Okay. That goes there. That's what's going on. Okay, hold on. I'm like, what is seriously happening right now? That goes like that. No, it doesn't. That is my centerpiece. This goes like this. There we go. Okay, and then this goes like this. Oh, this goes like this. There we go. All right, and then we're going to put all of that into the middle here. That's better. I was like, what is happening? I don't understand what's going on. Okay. Damn. Okay. All right. Now I need to move my houses again. Get those out of my way. And I'm going to take this, put that in here. Because this one's actually not attached. Oh, I hate when it does this. Oh, come on. Go in. Go in the hole. Thank you. Alright, we're going to move this one against this. It goes this way, though. Yep, okay. And this one can go right next to it. And then we're going to actually move this whole thing over here. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Wait, this one. Okay. Well, shit. Okay. There we go. Okay. Why is this so off kilter? What is happening? There we go. Okay. This set. And this one. Good enough for government work. I like it. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. I like it. I have none of my friends are hanging out with me anymore. I'm streaming by myself. Alright, we're going to take a break though. I desperately need a break. And we will be back momentarily. Hopefully some of my friends come and play with me, because that would be cool. But I will be right back. Okay, we'll just let that fall where it's gonna fall. I'm gonna come back to working on my wall. Dr. Seuss. Okay. Alright, let's see here. So, I like it. I'm not sure where I'm going to go with it. I don't know where I'm going to take it yet, but I love it. I do. I think I'm going to put a fountain here and a pathway through it. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. See, I have a bunch of stuff started. I'm just not sure yet what I want to do with it or how I want to take it and go. I don't know. What do we think? What do we want to do? Who's around? Who's hanging out with me today? Nobody. I'm all alone. Nobody wants to play with me. Alright, so... Okay, so there's something else I want to do. I want to try. I'm still kind of figuring it out. So I know I'm going to do some stuff with my lattice work and everything. Move this stuff out of my way. Actually, I need that. Put that out of my way. That over there, because that goes with that stuff. That goes with that. That goes with this. We are going to... Here, we're going to actually go like this. And we're going to... Stop it. Put this on its side. Put this right here. Put this back on its side. Grab it. Faster. Grab that. Where's my box? That. Oh, crap. Like that for now. There we go. That'll work for me. I'm happy with it for now. Alright. We're gonna put that over here. Alright. Get the lattice out of my way. And I'm actually gonna work on that one. And do this. Okay, so I want to make an archway out of bushes. So we are going to work on this one. We're going to figure this one out. Okay. So theoretically... lay it out. I am really bad at making arches. Okay, let's see here. There we go. Apparently, I am not very good at making my archways even. Close enough for government work. Works for me. Works for me. Actually pull these in a little bit. That was weird. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's really not. It's really bad. That's a little better. Okay. I'll take it. Oh no. Alright. We'll switch servers. That's fine. It's fine. I don't mind. What are we doing, guys? Nobody's interacting with me. Nobody's talking to me or hanging out with me. I'm just sitting here building by myself. I'm gonna eat some Scooby snacks. It's snack time. Scooby snacks. If I can open them. Alright. So I don't actually know how to do this, so we're going to figure it out. Scooby snack. Nope, that's not what I want. Nope. This is what I want. Okay. I'm just watching somebody else do it because I don't actually know how to do this. Okay. Well. Okay. Okay, so it seems to be working, except it's really, really high up. Um, let's flip it. And we'll remove these ones. Alright, let's see. Put these ones back down here because I want to make sure I know where my archway is. And let's actually start this like right there, because that seems to make a little bit more sense to me, right? And then we're gonna go like this. Cancel place. And 1, 2. And okay. All right. All right, let's see how this goes. Well, I don't know. We seem to be working. I am thank you. I am snacking on Scooby Snacks right now. Good to know. Okay, well, it seems to be working-ish. Kind of going in the wrong direction. Okay, there's got to be a better way to do this. Let's try this again. Okay. Let me just... turn this baby, take these down. Alright, so we have an idea how to do it. We just have to figure out the best way to do it. Okay, I'm thinking actually going underneath them is probably the smarter option. Like this. Why is it so far? Damn it. That one looked really good, too. Okay. Alright, let's try this again. I think maybe I'm overthinking this. Alright. I really do. I think I'm overthinking this. I think I'm, like, in my own way. What? Oh, I forgot to turn the damn thing. I'm like, wait, what happened? What's going on? Told you, I'm overthinking. Okay. Let's give this a go. Yes, I know. You redeemed your the first in earlier too. I know I crashed completely. My whole system just shoot done. What's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me. How are you? How is everybody? What are we doing? We are glitching like crazy today. I should be doing a bunch of other stuff, but I'm not, because I'm not. Because, yeah. My day is going pretty good. Pretty uneventful, with the exception of my computer crashing completely. That kind of sucked a little, but, you know, what are you going to do? Okay, there's got to be something I'm missing here. Because this came out perfect. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong at this point. Maybe I'm not putting it in far enough. Maybe I, like, have to put them, like, right on the edge. Let's try that. Oh, that way didn't work. Okay. Try that again. Okay. You hit the decor limit today? Oh no, what are you building? Yeah, I am up and running again. It's been a time. So I built a bunch of stuff, but you know. Okay. Alright, so we are going to put this in here. Stop that! Okay. And then we're going to put our flowers here and here. And hope for the best. It's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. Okay. So we're going to redo that and redo that. We're going to do it again. We're going to keep doing this until we figure out the best course of action. because I am super OCD and I like things to work the way that they're supposed to. Okay. That there. And give me that one. Oh, damn. Give me that one. Put that there. Okay, let's try it. That's better. I don't mind that. That's better. Okay. Good morning, Daisy. Actually, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is for you. Thank you for redeeming your daily key and opening Wonderland for me. Thank you so much, doll. How are you today? What is everybody up to? Okay. Give me that bush. I want that bush. There it is. Okay. All right. What's going on? We are building a flower archway. At least we're pretending to. As of right now, I'm not doing the greatest. Yeah? What? We're surprised good or surprised bad? Let's go down a bit. You thought it was going to be huge? You know what? A lot of people thought it was going to be either really big or really small. So there's been a lot of mixed emotions in regards to the lighthouse. I thought it was adorable. I figured it's decor, so it made sense for it to be the size that it was, I guess. At least it made sense to me. But, you know, who am I to judge? There we go. Trying to build this archway. Really? It's coming along. It's not the greatest, but you know, I'm trying. I am very, very much so trying. Definitely putting forth my best foot, even though it's not the greatest. But, you know, what are you gonna do? You're gonna fill in gaps. At least you're gonna hope to. I don't really like that one flower, so I'm gonna try and fix that. So do we try and put another bush there? I think that might look... No, you know what? That might not look bad at all. So we are going to put a bush right there. So we are going to do this and do this about right there. And slide it in there. And hope for the best. Oh, that was not the best. That was almost the worst. Shit. This is not easy. Like, at all. Okay. Alright, so, note to self. I got a better idea. The bush must go in between these two, right? No. The bush must go right there. So the bush must go right there. The bush must go right there. Come on. As even as possible in the... Come on. Arg. Alright, let's try it. Shit. I just missed it. I placed it and I was supposed to cancel place it. Do that again. Let's see, did it work? Oh, it worked! We did it! This archway is far too tall. Far too tall. We need a much shorter archway. So maybe like 3 pieces instead of like, I don't know, it looks so much not that tall before. Alright, let's see. Let's see. We're gonna complete it just because we're gonna complete it. And we might be able to do something with it. Lord only knows. Like I said, this plot is being created in very, very, very interesting pieces. We're sort of building as we go, but not entirely sure where all the pieces are going to go together. So, we will find out. Thank you so much, Daisy. We've been glitching all day. This is what my goal is today, is to make some semblance of progress, I guess, on this plot, because I have yet to make a whole lot of progress. I have a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of randomness, a little bit of nothingness. We're gonna actually put that right there, and that's gonna go right there. But I think, yeah, we're gonna need like 2 more. You know what? I lose patience pretty quickly too. I was building a lattice wall earlier, and for some reason, I don't know why, every glitch on the glitch was not working. Which, yeah. So it was being a pain in my ass, for sure. Okay. And this. When I'm like stuck stuck on something, I am stuck on it. There we go. I can't really move on and do anything else when I'm stuck on it, which sort of sucks because it makes it very difficult to accomplish a lot of things. Okay, one more. But yeah, when I definitely hyperfixate on things. So right now I'm hyperfixated on building a bunch of these pieces because they're all things that I want on my plot. I just don't know how I want them to go together yet. So that's kind of like where I'm at this point. Shit. I just put that down and I didn't mean to. Oh, my puppy needs to go out though, so I will be right back. Come on, let's go outside. Good girl, let's go outside. Come on. Outside. Okay, sorry about that. Oh, thank you so much, Daisy. Hope to see you soon. Alright. Do this. I keep forgetting to cancel place it down. Do this. Da-da. That. And that. We're going to even go like this. This and like that. Alright, and we have an archway. It is unfortunately attached to a wall, but we have an archway. Alright. We could always sink it, but I have an archway. Cool. Alright. Very cool. We're going to put that right there for now. And we are going to try something a little bit shorter. Yeah, something a little bit shorter. Okay, so I need another wall. Nope, I'm sorry, another floor. Let's try this again. Goose, what's going on, my dear? How are you? Welcome in. I have had a day. You're sleepy? I have definitely had a day. Oh, damn. Much better. I am doing much better. Yeah, yesterday definitely got the best of me. I'm pretty confident I slept the majority of the day. So that was definitely a thing. But I am doing much better, yes. Thank you. Most of my burn is gone. I did put a bunch of stuff. Aww! That's so cute! Thank you so much for the cheers. Woo! Thank you for supporting me. You're so wonderful. Make sure you give yourself a shout out, my dear. Definitely give yourself a shout out. I am working on making a bunch of different stuff for my garden plot. I don't know yet how it's going to go together. but I'm working on it. Welcome back. I am working on it. So I'm trying to do a flower archway right now. A bush arch, yeah. Well, I'm hoping if I can figure it out with this one, that I can figure it out with some of the other ones. So we'll find out. I made one already. It's over there, but I don't like it. So we'll probably tear it apart. It's too tall. Too tall. So we're working on a different process here. Soon what? What are you doing? A plushie arch? Yes. That would be pretty cool. Absolutely. I definitely agree with that. Oops. Okay. I need to do this because this is pissing me off. There we go. I always hit 2. I don't know why. I don't know what it is about the number 2 when it comes to my keyboard, but I think it's because it's right above my W, which is my walk, and I'm like, it needs to just have something in it so I don't keep running into this problem. Where the hell did it go? Okay. Huh. Okay. That would be pretty cool, yeah. Plushie Duskwing arch. That would be very cool. Kind of like the bee arches that we made. What the flip? Stop it. What? Ugh. I have a random bush down there. What is going on here? I don't know what that was. Oh, that's what that was. Okay. So these have to... I need a filler in here. Okay. Good to know. Oh, that sucks, Goose. Go buy a new one. Time for a new one. There we go. That's better. Alright. So these archways are definitely going to screw with my OCD. Definitely, definitely, definitely. I can already tell. Already tell. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not entirely familiar with the brands of gaming chairs and stuff, honestly. I'm pretty bad about that. My favorite gaming chair is my bed. It's my favorite. Alright. You want to see what we've accomplished so far? This is what we've accomplished today. Archway. That wall of arches. That flower archway. And these lattices. That have given me a flippin' nightmare. So, yeah. that is what we've accomplished thus far. It is a work in progress, for sure. Come on. Come on. I just need that one bush. I don't need that bush. I need that bush. Fine, we'll just put another one down. Right on top of the other one. I'm definitely not the greatest at making archways out of flowers. This is definitely one of those things where you have to practice for a while and figure out what you're doing, because these are very, very bad lopsided arches. Ooh, that definitely didn't work. Alright, we'll have to take that off in a second. The stone archways, you know what? I have to make another one anyway, so if you give me a minute and let me finish this archway, I will show you what I did. Because that one I can do. Alright, we need to remove that flower. Okay. There we go. I'm almost done, so I figure I'll do this. And then I will show you what I did. Okay, so I like this one a little better. Still not great, but it's definitely better than the other one. It's like more manageable or something. Well, close enough for government work, right? Still don't like it, but we'll hold on to it for now. Alright, so my stone archways. Let's see, I have plenty of stone still. Alright, these ones are actually pretty easy. So, alright, so we start with our grids on and 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we are going to start curving the blocks. Okay, turn your grid off and align the block, and then turn it one click, and then align the 2 corners right here, and align the block, turn it 1 click, align the block, turn it a click, and we're going to keep doing this until we're completely around the whole thing. Turn it 1 click, and we have 4 straight ones, so it should be tall enough. And yeah, I know my clicks pretty well by now. Okay. If the blocks don't slide in the way they're supposed to, you can use a cup. Alright, and then should be getting close. 1, 2, 3, and then our last one we do not want actually connected. We just want it aligned with it. The very last one is not locked into the other ones. And then on this side we need one extra, so it's a little bit lopsided, and there's a point to that, because we need a brick for this whole unit to stand on so that the unit stands up. So what we're going to do, because these are all the tops right now, okay, so this is the top right here. We're going to flip this on its side so that our top is facing the wall. We're going to come over here and we are going to group select this one brick. Somehow it connected itself. There we go. It keeps connecting itself, and I don't know why. Come on. Fine. We'll go to this side. No, we won't. What is going on now? This has been my thing today. It's like no matter what I do, everything is glitching just the wrong way. And I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. All my glitches are falling apart today. I did this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times today without any problems or issues, and now I'm having a problem and an issue. I'm totally... Yeah, go for it. Absolutely. Use anything you can. Anything you want, sweetie. I can't seem to get anything correct. I don't know why my arch is acting a fool. I did it the same damn way I've done everything else. I don't know what's going on. Oh, it's one of those days. One of those days. It is proving me wrong at every freaking turn. And I'm not kidding. I've done it the exact same way I've done it every other time I've done this glitch today. But I don't know what's going on. I don't know what the flip is going on. I'm getting angry. So you know what? I'm going to call it. I'm over it. I'm over all the glitching. I'm over all the shit. I literally did this 5 times today, and now all of a sudden it doesn't want to do its thing. It doesn't want to work. And I don't know why. I don't know what is going on. It just doesn't make any damn sense to me. Like, this is the exact same way I've done it this whole day. So I'm totally at a loss of what the hell. Don't know what is going on. I don't know why it's being this way. Yeah, see, that brick works. I don't want to pick it up from there, though. I want to pick it up from here. So we're going to call it. We're going to see if we can raid out. We're going to hang out with somebody else. I hope you guys have a great day. I'm going to go put some lotion on and go get something to eat. Maybe some chocolate. And yeah, so thank you all for hanging out with me. I will see you guys soon.